with Ether 1. Now, I don't have anything about this. I love Guacamelee so much, I will get back to that, but I wanted to also explore this one. But you guys check this one out, because this is the other free game for PS Plus. I don't know anything about it. The only thing I really know about it is I was reading some of the reviews on it, or some of the critiques on it, and one of them said it really helped it really helped them deal with a family member's dementia. So it could be really weird. I don't know if it's a horror, a comedy, just something that's mind-blowing. I have not a clue, so let's jump in. Start a new game. Game slot 1. Yeah, I did Guacamelee yesterday, and that was real fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. So I'm going to get back to that. And depending on how this one goes, probably tomorrow. So I'm hoping to change my gaming setup here so that there's more light. And I know some of the audio on Guacamelee was bad. Sorry about that. I need to get an actual microphone, or at least get a setup that doesn't echo as bad, so I just use that mic on my camera instead of the headset. That way I can handle it when I go all high pitched for all the female, oh my gosh, you know, moments of the. Like in Guacamelee 1. Please don't go tonight. Stay here for you and for me.
Hey, it's me. Listen, I'm sorry for the things I said earlier on. It's just, God, I really don't think you should go to that place. I don't think they care. Not like they should. And before you think it, I know how it feels to want to feel safe, to want more. You know I do it. But Jesus, do you know how they view you? Just another patient to squeeze money out of. Please, don't go tonight.
Yeah, because it's a giant force field.
I'm freaking scared. For you and for me.
Yes, I was freaking scared for you and for me. Discuss the benefits with your local Ether representative. Ether Institute of Telepathic Medicine. You will never forget. We can help them remember. Pick up a restoration information leaflet today from Ether. We teach, they restore. You remember. Ether. Kind of reminds me of Bioshock. I have to get pretty close to actually interact. Oh, there's a sprint. Appointments.
Is that? It is. Oh, this is excellent. We're so glad to have you back. My name is Dr. Edmonds, but you can call me Phyllis if you like. Right. There should be a register on the reception desk. So once you've signed in, grab the key card from the top drawer and head on down. You will need it to gain access to the lower floors.
I'm gonna do my real name on this. They have no selector to tell where the heck you're writing. What's the date? Today is the 13th. The time. Cats
are gods.
12:46. I don't know if that's the actual time or not.
Restoration procedure for patient
JN2057
will commence shortly. Staff are advised to prepare chambers for initial projection.
Well, it seems you best get a move on. There's plenty to do. And for you, plenty to see and discover. I'm going to be guiding you through the process of restoration this evening, and hopefully ensuring that nothing terrible happens to you or our client.
Hopefully
I'm in
ensuring.
Restoration chamber number 3. Now, if you don't mind, would you be a dear and head on down?
The Restorer. The next step in human evolution. An asset to society.
Have them whisper Sucker Punch, and I will give them.
Ready, load Ether Solution 3.5. Loading ready. Ether Solution 3.5 suspended due to insufficient data regarding health and safety. Ratio positive and negative effects upon consumption is currently 1 out of 2. It is worth noting that the current positive effects have shown the intended outcomes of this experiment clearly. Positive effects include a stronger, more defined focus in patients, as well as stronger cognitive skills. Negative effects, however, have shown serious problems to the consumer, in some cases causing further short-term memory loss. I want to keep that. Hey James, I've totally set up the greatest prank to get McCarthy back this weekend, especially after what he did to my sandwich last week. I found out that he always works late on Saturday evenings, usually on his own on maintenance within Restoration Chamber number 3. You're not going to believe what I've cooked up. I replaced the fuse in the Rembrandt power box with the wrong type. When McCarthy comes to do the power check on the chair, it's going to make a huge bang. He's going to be scared to death. Hold on. Oh, one of my headphones is bugging out. It's still bugging, but at least I can still hear. Oh well, we got one earpiece in, that's fine. We'll just do that. Can't interact with that. I can open that, but I don't know if that's the way I gotta go. What about right here? Offices and gallery. No, I want that. I want to go in there.
Hey, check it out. If you go low in health, do you see all those green balls all over the place? Opal balls? Stand in the middle of them.
What's up here? Nothing. It's turned off. It appears to be anyway.
And then make them explode and...
The heck was that?
What did I just get?
Huh.
Oh, another green.
Restorers. Ready, loading the solution 5.1. Loading, ready. Ether solution 5.1 has shown significant improvements over its predecessors. There are currently only a 20 to 1 chance that negative and detrimental cognitive effects will impair participants when taking regularly. Positive effects include superior long and short-term memory, which directly aids in reducing confusion and hysteria. The only major concern so far is how long the effects of the new solution last. A high dosage can have serious effects on the liver and heart. I fear a long-term subscription would include similar problems within its patients. I can crouch, I can jump.
You could have just waited. I was running up there, and you can just stay right there, and when we kill the thingies up there, you can just run up without the arrow. I'm running and I was typing.
Kentucky Bourbon. Pill pop. I'll take that. Oh wait, I'm gonna need the key card. Yeah. Put the pills on there. Remember to meet in the gallery at 1 o'clock in the morning. A new projection is due to start, and it's going to be incredibly interesting. You know what that accident that occurred a few weeks ago? Well, it's that same patient. Meet me in the locker room at midnight if you want to join us, Robert.
We were active, and I said yes in capitals. I said I make my bitches do shit.
Alright, this is historic log. The birth of a new era occurred today. Patient 0, whom we have been working with in our projection experiments, has brought forth some very interesting results. First, his ability to communicate telepathically has improved dramatically, although at this moment in time it is akin to a babe's ability to wail at its mother. His telekinetic ability has shown small amounts of improvement, tiny movements here and there. We even witnessed a box move across the table the other day, fascinating implications. Doctor's log. After the terrible incident during our 157's treatment of patient J2057, it has occurred to me that we must fashion a mental safety mechanic that will instantly secure the consciousness of a restorer. Speaking with Dr. Collins, we were able to define a way to contain some of the restorer's subconscious mind after the initial projection, creating a defined and contained space within the restorer's own mind, something we now refer to as the case. If we are to think of this in physical terms, I would say that the metaphor of a safe would be quite swell. It would suit quite well. Space to hold the raw essence of the restorer's mind, so if the worst happens, we have an original point to work back from. I'm gonna keep that. Probably gonna need to get to this next door. Not that door, though.
Sometimes these procedures don't,
How?
go to plan. No, really, there's nothing to see here anyway. Shouldn't you be heading to Restoration Chamber number 3 to meet me?
Okay. So it's some kind of... So basically it's a big corporate industry with a lot of secrets to be hidden, is what I'm getting out of this thus far. So the flashlight? I want the flashlight. Get stapler, get hole puncher, need 12 ballpoint pens, A4 paper, use stationery to write letters, use hole puncher to file letters, use S, get staple. Get hole puncher, need 12 ballpoint pens, A4 paper, use stationery to write letters, use hole puncher to file letters, use stapler to staple things, stapler to staple things. Oh, dang it. You know, I'm gonna go store an item on this. I'm gonna put my flashlight right there. And I'm guessing at some point in time I'll be able to recall the items that I put down and use them. That's what I'm hoping happens. Actually, let me try something. I'm gonna keep you. Now that's on the paper, I wonder. Nope, I have to have it with me. Okay. Thought maybe this could like somehow connect me to the item so that I could use it even when it's not in my possession. don't know what the point of storing them if you can't pick them up again later is. I don't want to go in there. That was weird. Why is it all broken up? Red. That's chamber number 3. What's in here? Some more stuff. Chessboard. Due to bad projection, R157 has suffered severe hemorrhaging in the brain. This is a result.
You know, we do tell them not to leave the pre-designated path, to stick to the memory routes laid out for them. But do they listen? Of course they bloody well don't. And unfortunately, recovery isn't always an option once you experience the deep recesses of another consciousness.
What? Due to a bad projection, R157 has suffered severe hemorrhaging in the brain. This has resulted in a minor stroke impacting the patient's motor abilities. The investigation is still underway, although evidence points to a fault within the cerebral component of the restoration chamber. Patient R157 is currently in the recovery chamber, and depending upon treatment, may have sustained damage to memory functions. Okay, so since I straight off the patch, does that just mean I'm dead? Like, I'm gonna walk out and there's gonna be a doctor there with like a syringe, like, stab me in the neck? So really don't want to die already. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's go. Whoa.
Dad, but a rocket.
I never asked for
A
anything.
rocket.
Yep, go watch Rocket Bubbles.
No, we're broke.
I ain't sitting in that chair.
A miracle of the 20th century. A window into the minds of others, and a tool to cure disease and illness. But it would be nothing without the likes of you.
It'd be nothing without the likes of me. Oh, doesn't that just sound swell?
Right. Would you be a dear and help me with the setup? I need the electrical input for the Rembrandt installation rerouting. You can access it from that terminal over there.
And that killed you.
I ain't sitting in that chair. Fuck that. Thornton Gene, 69, Restoration 219,
Why don't I just
charts 13/27/05/69. Dr. Phyllis Edmonds, clinical diagnosis, dementia with Lewy bodies. Recommended treatment, E1567, solution subscription, and restoration therapy. Sex female, nationality British citizen, blood type A, ID number J205, so I'm J2057 apparently. Profession teacher, place of birth Pinwheel, relationship status unknown, next of kin unknown. Migrated to the USA in her 20s, only to return to the UK about 7 years ago. So retains a British passport and has confirmed to have been working as a teacher in Arizona for the past 30 years. Since returning, she has been residing in her town of birth, Pinwell, Cornwall.
then he can just move to Utah. I'll fit him perfectly.
Can you not do
Jesus.
anything right? It's the 300 amp fuse that you need. It says clearly on the box.
There's no water.
Only accepts 300A. Well, would you look at that? What's this one? 75? No, I want you. Gosh dang it. Put you there. Take you for myself. Let's go get a 300. Now, which one use 300? That's 120, 300. There we go.
I'd love to go to Colorado.
Now, don't blow me up.
I'd rather live.
No thanks, I'll pass.
Do it. Right. Thank you for that. Always nice to get some help around here. Now, if you don't mind, I think it's time to take a seat.
Fuck you, no. Let me out. Really? You're not gonna let me out? Did I store that? I don't know. I picked it back up, didn't I? Did I pick back up my key card? Yeah, but now it's not gonna let me out. Well, I guess the only way to go is forward. So as much as I want to say no thanks, fuck you, which I have, I don't have a choice. I gotta sit in this comfy, cushy seat. It's comfy, it's cushy, it's squishy, and I'm gonna die.
Right.
No.
Few things before
No,
we
not
project.
at all.
Our
You sit on your
client
ass and do
Jean
that.
is currently in a very delicate state.
Okay, so I'm not Jean.
Our primary focus is to ensure clear this area of her mind of the plaque buildup that is causing the disease. In order
No thanks.
to do that from within, we're going to need to use her own memories to reinforce the medical treatment she's receiving.
I have no body. No, 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 no. So I'm going into somebody else's mind, so am I like a therapist? No, 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 no. That's not friendly looking. Why can't they make it sound like butterflies? What does this gotta sound like screeching minions? This is not kosher.
Are you ready?
No. I guess you didn't hear me.
Run him through rage. Psycho loves rage.
I don't even have a body, I'm just a floating head.
Now, I know this may feel a little strange.
It's bubbling and green. That's acid. I don't, ah. Blech. Just remember to. Just remember to what? It seems like that's a bit of key information that I am not being told right now. Bitch. Alright, I guess we'll figure this out.
Go ahead and do that. We'll do that afterwards.
Loading takes a minute.
Fucking nauseous.
Stroke the beard. If you guys want to comment, feel free to leave comments. I'm not shy. I'll answer. I'll talk.
You are in your case. You're probably going to come back here a lot, so please take some time to get acquainted with your surroundings. It keeps most restorers' sanity intact. For a short while, anyway.
And after James gets out of school, that's usually when I give him shit to nap with me. No.
Pinwheel Harbor, Broomcliff Mines. What the mind thinks, the heart transmits. Pinwheel Village, Pinwheel Industrial. Restore projector 020. Okay, I guess we gotta.
You can just call me, okay?
Our sole purpose this evening is to track the memory and pinpoint its location so we can cleanse it of any disease present. Everything you're seeing in front of you is a visual environment pieced together from our client's subconscious mind. Barren wastelands or an abstract painting reimagined. It's all completely tangible. All I can see are brain scans of tissue degradation confirming my previous diagnosis of dementia. Both are incredibly important if we are to succeed and understand our client's needs. Now, if you just give me a second, I'll have some more details for you. Feel free to explore in the meantime.
Okay, so apparently this is kind of like Inception, hits Abstergo and shit like that. We go inside of a cave. They take a patient in the hospital who's overwhelmed with dementia, who can barely talk straight. If anybody out there has dementia or knows somebody with dementia, I'm sorry, I know how bad it can be. But somebody who doesn't make any sense, and instead of having a therapist sit down and try to talk to them about it, you actually go into their mind to see exactly what they're seeing in their head. It's a heck of a thought, but at the same time, then if you watch movies like The Cell, when you go into somebody's mind, what can happen? Let's see. It's a village, that's a tower. Oh, that's just wood.
You should have told me to go DPS.
Yeah, feel free to leave comments. I acknowledge them. I reply to them. You guys want to talk. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys know about this? Have you played through before? Can you at least tell me what genre this is? Whether it's just whether it's a horror or otherwise? Because as far as I'm aware, this is, I don't know. I mean, it's had a couple of jump scares so far, but no, I wanted stuff in that. I guess I can't have stuff in that. What about that? Looks like a button. No. So ruler, screwdriver. Do I need to arm myself? Like, how crazy is the person that I'm in sight of right now? Haha, bum bum. Mr. Moran, it has come to my attention during my inspection of the mining facilities here at Delvin that many of the workers in the pit are unsettled, uneasy, and as a result unproductive. There is clearly a correlation between the pitiful working conditions that these men have to endure and their motivation to do productive and worthwhile work. Lifts and descent devices are clearly in disrepair. Ventilation in the chambers below are blocked, causing fume and smoke build-up. While these issues have more in mind, it is with my sincere apologies that I've decided that Delvin Mine should close temporarily until these issues meet the standards required by our governing union body. British. So is this a British game? Or is it an American game that we just blame the British for? We blame the British on a lot of shit. That's a wrench. I want it. It's mine. I call it. Oh god, I'm such an idiot. I borrowed the air compression manual in order to make repairs in the mine, and I left it down past the blast doors. Steve has warned me so many times about being forgetful. I just hope I can get it back before it gets lost forever. I can't afford for any of my wage to be docked this week. Dan. It's a magnifying glass. I want that too.
It's worth noting that if you feel an item might be useful later on in your journey, and you have no use for it now, you can always store it in the case and collect it at any time.
Where's the case? Ah, that's handy. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need one of those. Put raisins in here too. I don't know if there's like a food health system, but you know what, just in case. Binoculars. I found a very good use for that. Alright. Well then. Penroe Industries. I'm not reading all that. Well, I guess we're going down. I honestly have no idea where I'm going, but I guess the next step is to go into the mine. Where's the entrance to the mine?
That the central focus of this memory is located below you, in an old abandoned mine mine known as Devlin. Entry 95D in our client's memory journal indicates that an accident occurred affecting them in a meaningful way.
What secrets does a lighthouse hold? Tar. I have no idea what this is. But you know what? There. 1670. I don't know if that's important or not.
I don't know, but I'm in combat stuff and using the arm trying to shoot out with your knowledge.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be taking this long to look through things.
Oh dear God!
Can I pick that up? Nope, apparently not.
Oh fuck! Jesus, be holy shit, tacos! Be fucking glad you were not a part of what just happened.
Everything here is stationary except for this. So what's the purpose of this?
Big birdie boss out here. Oh, motherfucker.
I don't know.
I want that freaking mouse so bad. Yep, just go cool.
This is a beautiful game though, either way.
Why, somebody. I want the kitty cat mouse. Oh my God, I'm back.
Okay, so I've been digging a little deeper into our client's personal history, and I found details of a strong emotional response to someone who once worked within the mine. An entry that discusses the mine at great length, but doesn't discuss who the individual was that worked there. Continue to work your way down, further into the mine. It seems the center of this memory is very much at the heart of these industrial ratways. I'll contact you if I gain any more information.
It's trying to kill you. And wherever you are, stay where you are. It is safe. That area is like surrounded by
Whoa. It's all flooded. Alright, so now to find out which levers go where. I hear it calling as we work the ground, crying and begging for us to stop, pleading and bargaining as we bring our tools down into the earth. Rock and metal beneath our feet, her waves are crashing against the cliffside in protest, cursing our industrial vultures, crying for her plight. I know in my heart that one day she will lash out and we shall pay the price. But what can I do, Mother Earth? I have mouths that I need to feed, a job that I need to do. The industrial man asks of me, and I shall provide the machines brim with repetitive life and the crafted tools claw at the rock face. I feel the unrelenting force of nature below me, making its preparations to unleash its free from form glory upon us. There's a diagram.
It does fly. It fucking flies.
Okay, so let's see. Left or right, left, left, right, left. Right, left, left, right, left. over here. Oh, the water's going down. Oh.
Why is he there?
Shiny.
Motherfucker, I was like, that was my god. Bitch, please, bitch, please.
Sounds, sights, and smells can help store memories forever.
A projector? I'm not sure how they got here, but I think they relate to our patient's history. Don't worry, we won't need these to progress this evening as they're an optional task, but we should at least give this one a try.
Dan, I can't find the compression manual anywhere, which means we can't get the door to budge. It must be around here somewhere, and you were the last one to have it. Could you please find it and place it here on my
I'll
desk,
store
Steve?
important notes like this downstairs in the case for you. They'll be there whenever you want to have a look at them.
I do not know what the fuck's going
The
on.
things we touch throughout our life can stay with us in the back of our minds.
Ethel.
Grape Kool-Aid, hot soda. I don't care.
The bloody air hoses have been clogged up again, which means I'm going to have to puncture a hole in the rubber pipes to clear the smoke up and down here. I don't care how I do it. We had to seal the lower mines off to stop the smoke spreading. It's hell for the miners, and even though it's not ideal, it will have to do for now. Foreman.
At this point, I'm really sad and I want you to know.
Something ain't right in the mines today. Man can sense when something isn't right. Stinks up the air, making us sweat. I heard someone say they were gonna close the goddamn mine down entirely. The air compressor keeps breaking. We have no manual to fix it. We need a way to cut the ventilation pipes. Otherwise, we'll suffocate down here.
There's absolutely no point in trying to help me.
Well, would you look at that? We sleek and stare throughout the night, lurking through the unknown, relishing the places where only children dare go. Dank alleys and secret fields navigated with the aim of reaching our adventurous and illuminated destination, hiding from our foes, our lamp in tow. Does that mean I need a lamp? This lamp? Nope, won't let me pick it up. Canary in the mine. The problem is there's no canary. It's a blast door. Okay. Can't do anything with that. At least say something? No.
No, I think.
Okay, I need something to cut rubber pipe.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Run, because I run.
Hold on.
It's like I need it. Run. Rukmar is coming to eat your face.
That's a little lagged out.
I can't go. Just go. It's locked onto me because I healed you.
Wait a second.
My soul.
Although broken and fragmented, they hold the key to remembering the way we were.
That's a given.
Oh, I hope that wasn't important.
You will not look like me. I'm too fucking hot for you to look like me.
I hear the knuckles calling me deep down in the mining shaft. The temperature of the sea is rolling. Grimcliff will have the last laugh. The miners left their homes that day to stop the devil within. Never returned for their supper, lost in a void of maize and tin. We heard the blast ring out of town before the world fell quiet. The women and children cried out as the industrial machines went silent. The waters were rising upwards. In the depths there were no let goes. I heard men screaming and begging, have mercy on their souls. No, I didn't miss anything. Thought I might have missed a room, but it doesn't look like it.
A spray of perfume and it all comes flooding back.
So they got flooded and they all died. There's talk lifeless forms, our bodies lost in time, frozen deep forever deep underground, eternally seeing this line. The devil will have his way if you step into his lap. He will torture and torment thee, luring you into his trap. If you think you can escape his wrath, your mind is addled and lost. For the devil's chamber is on your back, and your life will be the cost.
I have no clue, but
It's kind of fucked up. I have no idea how the patient woman is connected to this, but she is.
yeah, I know.
You can see why she's demented.
That's the area that we were at, that I put in, and Rookmar kept landing.
I can't see anything anymore.
Why? I don't know.
I think I need a lamp to progress. I can't pick up a lamp, but I'm sure I need one. It won't let me go back to the, it won't let me go back to the place where I stored all the materials. Still got shards of glass. Maybe I need to
Dad,
find something.
Dad,
Oh.
how did it?
What does that do? Well, nothing. I did nothing. Maybe I missed one already, though. Maybe that opened up another door somewhere else. Can I cut the rope for this cage? I don't know what I need a cage for, but I'm sure I need it for something. That door, is that even a door?
It's still summer combat.
I can hear one. I can't get to it. Where did this open up? This opened up. I wasn't able to get this far before. I think, or was... Nope, I was able to get that far before. God damn it. Okay, where's this light coming from? That's the rest of the song. Alright, I'm lost. From right here I can hear another generator. Sounds like on the other side of this wall. Problem is, I can't get around the freaking wall to get to it. Sorry, didn't mean to do that one. Oh, that's the air compressor manual. Come on, you can do it. There you go. What the hell?
What are you doing?
At roughly 3 p.m. today, we had a breakthrough. I sprayed a small amount of the perfume that the next of kin provided on the back of the armchair. Although there wasn't any verbal acknowledgement at this stage, I found that the patient seemed to be calm throughout the entire session. I'm going to wash it off tomorrow. And see if there's a direct difference, and if so, I may use it as an aid in future sessions.
Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Candles.
There it is. Our readings, they're showing that this This is what's causing the symptoms of dementia in our patient. Or at least it's part of what's causing it. Destroy it any way you can. Once the task is done, I'll be able to extract you from the memory and place you in another. God's sake, not again! It's resisting! Whatever you do, don't listen to it! It's trying to stay attached to the mind in any way it can. You can't trust it! Hit the switch, Dora!
Oh shit. Shit. I'm not controlling this right now. What the? This ain't me. And is it gonna make me jump?
Moments, like stars, are passing me by, burning so bright and so fast as if they never truly existed at all. They're so beautiful, so fragile. I want to hold on to them. I want to hold on and never let them go. Why can't I hold on anymore? Please.
What can you do that I cannot do?
Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, it kind of turned from a beautiful adventure to... I mean, there was an aspect of horror there. I was not expecting that freak out. Jeez. It wasn't horror. I mean, I played actual horror games, and they're a lot worse than this. But I just wasn't expecting that at all. Not in this type of game. Come on, finish loading. It just feels weird sitting back there. Yeah, it stopped working.
Restorer, can you hear me? Ah, there you are. I'm sorry. What you've just experienced is a relapse of our patient's condition. Hopefully you didn't cause too much damage whilst inside. Now, the objective as stated is to locate Jean's artifact. At this present moment in time, we don't know what this item is. We need to gather information from important memories our client can still understand. Their core memories.
As soon as I can tell Princess here. Can you stop for a second? Get back here. Now. Now.
There's some underwear in there. Ugh. Chopped tomatoes and Kentucky bourbon. Oh, that's live.
Right. Let's try to make sense of all of this. Explore whatever you can, and I'll keep in contact with any new information. You found one. A memory fragment. Good work.
And you're going
A ribbon. This must be Jean's representation of them within her mind.
You're already in a guild, dude. That did not give me enough mana, but
the hell? That's the note that she said she stored. Where the heck are the ribbons stored at?
yes, I will invite your crew to the guild. Is that better for you?
That's picture room, whatever the heck they're called. Oh. There we go. Now.
Ooh, another piece that I don't need.
At roughly 3 p.m. today, we had a breakthrough.
Okay.
I sprayed a small amount of the perfume that the next.
So I guess I'm missing 2 projectors. God damn it. How was I supposed to know I was missing 2?
As soon as this buttercup is done doing whatever the fuck he's doing, I will be there. I can't mount you. Here, where's the clue?
The mind can be like a blank canvas, or a picture can be left incomplete for a generation, only to be finished years later in life.
The blacksmith was a vital part of the British town for a very long time, but with industries growing and taking over, they had to find other ways to survive and remain in trade. This particular smith became well known for his sculpting and other decorative metal work, but apparently he became a recluse after the industrial decline and destroyed all of his work.
Stop trying to know myself.
An artist's tools are kept sharpened. Any memory can be etched in stone.
I will let this tractor chew on that.
Right now, I just find something to put in the furnace.
God damn it. Almost there.
Disaster mine collapse kills 23. Yesterday, another terrible accident occurred deep within Brimcliff Mine, killing 23 of its workers. Chilling explosion rang throughout the village and could be heard as far away as Devlin. and a routine expansion of the tunnels deep underneath the surface. What should have been a general and safe explosion went terribly wrong when it detonated, causing a severe cave-in, trapping 23 men. The rock collapse had extended to the seabed high above, causing the chamber to flood, killing all that were inside. Reports that the warden, Mr. R. Burton, was incapacitated at the time and could not communicate with Mr. Romeo, the evacuation officer, have raised major concerns that this could have been prevented.
Okay, well, if I could, but I can't because I don't have that thingy right now.
So I need to get above it. There we go.
Oh, because I don't have the channel.
No, bad, wrong way.
Yeah.
Hi, Jed. All caching up has been complete and the books have been filled out. I replaced some of the stock on the shop floor with our reserves, and I'm sure that all outgoing mail is ready for delivery. The parcel situation, however, has not lessened. I know we hired Matthew's attempt to aid us, but I feel that the work is still not getting done, even after that chat you had with him last week. I heard from Doris Farrell that he had been in the crow's nest every night this week, chatting up with Elaine Gregson. Bit brave if you ask me. I heard she was a bit of a tough one. I'll see you when I am home, Philip. So what, can I like crouch into that? No? How is it supposed to... Okay. There we go.
Andrew was the oldest brother, and the most mischievous by far. Rob usually did whatever he was told, and Harry was too young to argue back. Did you ever hear the story of the Knocker? Andrew asked in a sinister tone. The Knocker? His brothers replied, looking at Andrew skeptically. Yes, it lives in the mine past the dock. Legend has it that an old man went into the mine once looking for his dog, and some strange crystal in there changed him. Changed him into what? Rob inquired, already far too interested for his own good. Andrew's face grew wide and animated. No one knows, because everyone who sees him dies. But apparently, he knocks on the wall with a massive stick, and if you hear it, it means he'll get you. Then what happens? Asked Rob, nervously.
Philip, I've just nipped out, but shouldn't be long. Can you please make sure that you keep an eye on the counter for me whilst I'm gone? Matthew's upstairs sorting through the parcel blockage that the bank holiday has caused. He told me it was taking him a lot longer to go through because of the weird and heavy equipment that Mr. Bell had been ordering from London. Apparently, the fella had ordered a whole load of stuff relating to buoys and church bells. A trifle strange if you ask me, but to each their own. Anyway, I will see you, Jan. That is interesting.
Eight, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. Do you remember?
Andrew was the oldest brother, and the most mischievous by far.
What's up, Rob? Alright, so we're sitting at 1 hour 6 minutes. So I'm actually gonna cut it out here. Well, that's interesting. Stuff. A Bible. Dear Mr. Bell, although I'm grateful for the extra income, I'm slightly worried about the damage you've done to my floor whilst putting your cables under my workshop. The floor looks very weak and I'm nervous every time I have to carry something heavy over it. Anyway, I've made the repair cable you asked for. It's only a temporary fix, but should do the job. We'll talk about the floor again soon. Dear Aaron, my sleepless nights have now almost stopped. The rolling sound of the buoys out at sea help me drift off every night, and poppy seeds soundly at the foot of my bed next to my tools. It's been difficult to continue blacksmithing in the same capacity as an old man. There are many repairs that I need to do for the locals that I am not quick enough to do at the time. Anyway, those Wainwright kids have been playing around the furnace again. They come down to watch the toy boat races on the river, but like to take excursions into my workshop. I know that your neighbors with their parents, so could you ask them to have a word with their children for me? I just don't have the energy to chase them anymore. That's important. I need to get something to cut that. I'll cause an anchor to drop and break to the floor. I'm getting good at this. Anyway, this is interesting. What did I just lower with that? A rope. That's it, just rope. The point of this rope is, I don't know. Let me go turn this on and see what happens.
Even in the darkness, new memories can be painted
Whoa.
into our lives.
So that dropped the anchor. Interesting. Nope, I need the cables. Note to self, I must ask the blacksmith to make me a connector for the broken cable. I had hoped to have finished my test by now, and I fear that when the power's back on, the lamp still won't function correctly. Either way, I must try. I already have another experiment lined up using sound, and I'm eager to press on. Anyway, I'm actually going to pause it here and cut it off, and then I'll pick it up again here tomorrow.
I must say, I am impressed, Restorer. You've done such wonderful work this evening. Just between you and I, there's a lot riding on this restoration. It's our last week of funding, and, well, I haven't got any usable results. You're my last hope, and it's very important that we succeed.
A crow with an injured wing, just lying there on the beach.
Thanks for locking up for me tonight. Don't forget to leave a key in the safe so that I can get into my room when I return. Combination is 1513. Alright, so again for the last time. Sorry, I keep finding interesting things that keep me going. But for the last time, I am going to go ahead and cut it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me here on Twitch if you like what you see for more. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Whoa. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/fatguygamer. And as always, remember, if I'm on, I'll be broadcasting.